92.3 Nigeria in
Nigeria Info. Hello, good morning. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. We begin with the Vanguard newspaper, where you find some very interesting headlines, if you ask me. So let's begin with the Vanguard newspaper. And on the Vanguard, the lead headline, Rivers crisis, APC, CSO, others slam Fayose over Fubara's APC status. I was watching I watched a bit of the interview with the Ruben Abati, doctor. And it depends on where you are sitting. But one thing is, one question I only want to ask, and I always ask is, so that things don't get out of context. Did the governor at any point call himself the 001? Because how Fayose was saying it sounded like the governor announced that he is now the 001 immediately after I joined the APC. If memory serves me correctly, I know that his card was given to him by the party chairman, Chief Tony Okocha, who even hinted that is now a leader in the party. And I think for whatever reason, some people zoomed into the card and saw the 001, and that was how that 001 got on social media and became a talk. And in the APC constitution, the 001 thing is basically saying you are the number one person of the party. And then in the state, yes, the governor is also the number one person in the state because he is governor, he's number one person. However, I think everybody else knows that the FCT minister politically in Rivers State at the moment, for the past couple of years, currently at the moment, is most influential. It's the first person you would call. And I don't think anybody would argue that at all. So my worry always is why it's just like if a younger person goes somewhere and says that they are older than me, I wouldn't want to argue because I already know that, I'm older than you, no matter what you say, but let it go on. So the point is, the narrative looking like the governor announced it, that's where I'm trying to get clarity on. Economy, Nigeria to record fastest growth in 2026, World Bank. That's also on the Vanguard. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003 is the number to call. Protest, Okpebolo orders release of remanded AAU students. Because the protest would have not been easy, I'm telling you. It would have not been easy in Edo State. So I think it's a good move, a smart move. Interrogating an Obi Kwankwaso ticket for 2027. Will that fly? Will that fly? Nigeria, for your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, JJ from Rumigbo.
Go on, JJ.
Yes, on Fayose's assertion, when Fayose was governor of Ekiti State, who was the 001? Who was the leader of his party then in Ekiti State? Why are we like this, for goodness sake? You were in charge of your party, another person is now governing in another state. You're saying it's another person that is supposed to be the party, the leader, and the 001 of this. I think Fayose is not making any sense to me. And also is misinforming the younger generation, because we knew when Fayose was a governor in Ekiti, nobody tried this with him. And he talked about the president being the leader of the party in Lagos. That is a lie. The president is the leader of the party in Nigeria, and Sanwo-Olu is the leader in Lagos State. There's no two ways about it. So if it is just nomenclature, but when they want to do anything right now about the party in Lagos, who organized organize, who provide all the logistics and everything put together. So Fayoche's assertion is not true. And I want to thank IPREP for the donation of the 5 ambulances. Andrew, close your eyes and imagine what additional 5 ambulances will do to the free ambulance service for emergency in River State. I think River State will be going up, up, up. I'm not going down. Conclusively, the guy who talked about the APC having artificial law for the governor, the guy forgot that this problem is like an inherited problem from the from the PDP. This problem was there, and the PDP didn't do anything. So you don't blame the APC for what has been on ground when they are trying to solve it. Thank you very much.
All right, JJ, thank you. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
Good morning to you. Your name, please, and straight to the point.
Comrade Letan Barry Sunday, calling from Buri. Yeah, the Mr. Peter who said APC support for FUBRA is artificial. I think for me, I want to say that the reason why it is artificial is because of the way Governor Sim FUBRA is handling everything for himself and not the APC handling it for him. You see, immediately the governor defected to APC. Everybody, all his supporters begin to shout 001, 001, leader of the party, as if there has been any dragging between the party and who is the 001. I said it the other day that the problem the governor is having are his supporters. They just put unnecessary pressure on the young man.
But
sometimes he failed to...
let Barry, were the supporters saying something that is wrong? What they said, was it wrong?
I am not saying it's totally wrong.
So how is it not totally or not? Is it let Barry, is it wrong?
As if it's a challenge to those who are in the party or who has been in the party. Okay, for instance, you are talking about the FCT minister. When the FCT minister was a governor, in his own party, who was ahead of him? He was the one in charge. And he has been doing it. So he automatically becomes the leader of the party. If you look the way this thing is structured, because of the responsibility of the FCT minister, between the presidency and him, the role is playing, and he is the eye of the president in River State. When you begin to make those statements, it looks as if there is a challenge between the FCT minister and the governor. Because, mind you, the statement might not be wrong. But the way the people channel this whole thing.
How did they channel it? Later, I'm trying to understand. People are happy and celebrating their leader 001 because that is what the party is. How is that a problem? Do you also think that perhaps the way you interpreted what they said could have been the problem?
If you know that you might have a good case, but the presentation of that case might give you a failure. Did you know that? We are not saying it is not the 001, but the way these people were pushing this whole thing as if they have come, that is why you see when Governor Simfobra come in, with the way he's doing, the State House of Assembly has begun to say, is it because of this thing they call him, or because of what he's trying to delay the budget for the year? When other governors have submitted budget, he begins to do things narrowly, as if he's delaying from the way he's supposed to do things, bringing suspect to him. That's
okay.
What I'm saying. The way they present this thing makes people to feel as if the governor has something in his pocket. That's one.
Okay, later, Barry. Thank you. Nigeria Info, good morning. All right, we lost that call. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. You can send a WhatsApp message to 0809 0306416. On the Punch newspaper, governor's budget 525 billion naira for security as killings spread. Governor's budget 525 billion naira for security as killings spread. 2027 ADC faction eyes Jonathan Saraki Makinde alliance. Okay. Nigeria, UAE scrap tariffs on over 13,000 goods. Good morning, Nigeria Info. I lost that call too. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. Go on, please.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, what we need in River State is peace. Fayoshe, Wike is his friend. Fubra is also his political friend. What I needed from Fayoshe is to make peace between Wike and Fubra. Not instigating more crisis, going on social media, going on national television to say sin. They are playing sin. That the people will not lose Wike because of sin. It's an elder statesman that has contributed in the Ekiti. I know under his watch in Ekiti, PDP dies in his hand. He could not produce his successor. They won him severally in Ekiti. So what we expected from him is call him, make peace between both of them. We don't need crisis in River State. Ekiti is peaceful. Why is he coming to cause more problem in River State? Go make peace. Talk as if you are an elder statesman, as if as a civilized Nigeria. How is he bringing a problem in River State? Please, I want to use the opportunity also to call on attention of River State government. We don't have a functional hospital in Ilela Limini. People are rushing every day to Port Harcourt. On your in-house news, there was a lady that was crying that his mother died because of no functional hospital. So, please, come to our rescue. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Hello, good morning.
Please turn down the volume of your radio. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Ugochukwu.
Okay, Ugochukwu, I'm very fine. Thank you. Go on.
Okay. This issue of 001, it doesn't even, the way I look at it, it's not supposed to be something that will distract even the governor. It's just a mere nomenclature as far as I'm concerned. So he's supposed to focus on governance. Rivers people need governance, not all this leader of the state. He's the leader. He has the power. He has the instrument of power. Why is this leader that is lingering and is causing delay and the state is not moving forward? He has been elected for 4 years. He should focus on governance. Leave those things. Those things shouldn't be a distraction to you. Yes, because as we talk about we talk about leader of the party, allocation comes to his hand. Yes, he does not reject it. And where is this money? If you ask them now, okay, give us account, how much do we have now? You'll be surprised that there may not even be anything left. So let him give us governance and leave this 001 party leader, state leader. He's the leader. He don't need to be told. No, nobody can shy that away from him. He has everything. He has the power. So let him give us leadership. Let him give us governance and leave all this 001. It doesn't matter. Okay, look at this. Buhari was the president of Nigeria. Tinubu was the leader of APC, national leader of APC, and yet there was a president. And there was no problem, there was no controversy, there was no issue among them. So why would this one leader will not hear something? I say that is governance. That is not governance. I will advise him, let him focus on government. We have elected him. Let him leave his own footprint. Yes, that's my candidate advice. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Nigerian Info. Good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
All right, good morning to you.
Abine from Abua. It's my condolence goes to the family that lost the 6 family members. And I think I don't want to preempt the investigation, but we know that for some time now, it is not just to on a generator, besides the house. However, we do not know whether that's the real cause. But my point now is that there should be a thorough investigation, why that death was caused. And also, it should be made public. By the time we go about, the investigation, the public should know the real cause of the death. I still want to thank High Prep, for that donation of ambulances. So, but I want to also commission the Commissioner of Health, to move around the hospitals. What High Prep have done is to, energize, the hospitals. And I think he has to move to all the hospitals in the state. Most of these hospitals are just names, These are just buildings. For instance, in my area, the hospital sometimes, you go there, it's like a graveyard. And I want us to know that the hospital is not the building per se. We have incurred many deaths as a result of that hospital. Each time you go there, we go there to take referrals, and they take us to Ahoda. By the time they get to Ahoda, it's a problem. And so these hospitals that we have called hospitals should be equipped, and the doctors should be there. Nurses should be there. It should be a functional one. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Nigerian for good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
All right. Good morning.
I want to plead with Fayoshe. Okay, my name is Honorable from Nkoro.
All right. Go on.
Fayoshe to leave Governor Singh Fubara alone. Governor Singh Fubara is the 0001 of the party in River State. Andrew, I want to ask a question. We think Governor Singh and the minister can keep public holiday in River State for nobody to move. Minister cannot do it. But Governor Singh can decide that today nobody should move. Nobody will move. So who is the leader? Former governor ruled River State for 8 years. Nobody disturbed him. Fire should disturb him. Like son of Governor Singh Fubara, the man that is bringing project in River State. And they will come to town houses. You whole road in town houses. You whole Port, they are doing the road by Governor Singh Fubara. Investors are trooping in. They don't want to come out our governor. They cannot do. We voted for Shibar says with the Google of Google Koro. His first and his second time, we give him the highest vote. We left the Google Pit aside. Let him leave our governor alone. Governor Singh Fubara will finish 8 years. Nobody can stop him. Thank you and God bless you, my lovely brother.
All right. Thank you very much. On WhatsApp, this one says, assuming the governor referred to himself as 001, must anybody in any other party raise an eyebrow? Andrew, the plate number of the FCT minister is written 001. Is the FCT minister 001 of Abuja or 001 of Nigeria? The president ought to be the 001, but Wike goes by that title on his plate number, and heaven did not fall. So why is the governor's 001 the one that wants to pull heaven down? Let's not make politics child's play. Kelvin in Port Harcourt. This one says, when Ayodele Fayoshe was governor of Ekiti, who then was leader of PDP in Ekiti? If you cannot respect governor of the state, respect the office he's occupying. Thank God ability at Tuegbu. That one came in from you. Gift in Sirim, Fayoshe should be reminded that Wike is not a member of the APC to be given the position of party leadership. Also, there was no time Tinubu called himself leader of APC in Lagos State as against his party's constitution. The governor remains the 001 of the party in the state. Please help me ask Fayoshe if FCT minister was 001 of the party in Imo State when he went there to produce a governor. The political class gradually crippling the future of youths in the state in the name of political fight. Fidelis Lemoa from Chokocho sent that message in. This person says, ongoing African Cup of Nations, Nigeria to face in Morocco today, 2-1 in favor of Nigeria. That's your prediction. Okay. Michael in Eneka says, Ifiemi, please. Honestly, I will never take Fayoshe seriously until he can remind us about one moment where he faced Mr. Wike to tell him that he is getting something wrong. He's saying whatever he says for his personal benefit from the FCT minister. Okay, that's your thoughts. And then one more says, the governor said he is 001 in APC. Is Wike a member of APC? From Stan. All right. And good morning. Blessed from Alu says, Fayoshe's statement over River State politics, no one should mind his statement because he has lost his political gains during the present administration, both federal and state. Blessed from Alu, that one came in from you. That's how much we can take. Thank you very much. A commercial is next. Afterwards, business news. Good morning.